What's up everybody, this is Fat Ninja, and in this video I'm going to show you the ins and outs of the Fantasy Grounds College Discord server. Let's go. Alright, when you come into the college for the first time, go ahead and check out the Welcome tab. It'll give you a lot of pertinent links, but I believe the most important thing is here are the rules. Just use common sense, don't be a dick, just respect all other members and you'll be just fine. Ask the experts. Maybe you have a server issue or other Fantasy Ground issue. Maybe there's a Discord issue that you're having. With the amount of people that we have on here day in and day out, pretty sure that we'll probably be able to help you or point you in the right direction. Going to the college chat, this is where all the main chat goes down for the college. Asking questions, seeing if games are being ran, seeing if classes are being ran. Most of the time it all comes through here. Now the second tab right here, college chat, this is the voice side of it. College chat text. Maybe there's GMs hanging out talking about stuff, or we're just talking, just hanging out, just talking about whatever. It doesn't have to be initially about role-playing games. We're a friendly community. So we chat about all kinds of stuff. So if you're bored, want to ask some questions, here's where you'll find us most of the time. Alright, moving on to the next tab, Class Planner. This is where the DMs list what classes that they're having. Right here we got Ferret, and it's February 18th at 5 p.m. Eastern, and the subject is Exploration and Combat 101. And you'll see a similar format for most of the DMs, and you'll also see who signed up. Self-help videos, as the name says, click on a whole lot of links and have your mind turn to mush of all the information that's being thrown your way. But hey, we're nerds. That's what we do. Alright, character creation. This is probably the first class you should take when you get into the college. It shows you how to properly make a character in Fantasy Grounds. We do a lot of 5e right now for character creation, but it's not limited to 5e. There's also Pathfinder, Starfinder, Savage Worlds, and here recently Call of Cthulhu. So the character creation, you'll learn the proper way to make a character on the rule set that you're interested in making a character for, or whatever DM is running, say a particular rule set. Okay, the next tab is Combat 101. It probably should be the next class you should take. And it involves, basically, combat. You'll learn how to target enemies on the combat tracker and also on the battle map. Also learning tactics, learning conditions within combat, and you'll learn more of the UI of Fantasy Grounds as you go along. Alright, the next tab here is Exploration 101. It's for the West Marches style type games, just the harsh exploration games. Here's where a lot of the chat with those people will happen. And also, when you have exploration classes, it's not just West Marches, it could be any type of homebrew campaign or a one-shot somebody's running. A lot of the chat will be found here. Alright, GM 101. For veterans or budding DMs, a lot of the chat can be found here. Of course, it'll also be in college chat with voice. Here is where DMs kind of kick around ideas about stuff. But, once again, it's not limited to this tab. And this probably should be one of the other classes, even if you're not even planning on being a DM. There is so much information to gain from a GM class. It would just really, pay you big dividends if you were to take this class. It's so huge, it's split up in 3 sections. So, when you get a chance, sign up for the class. You will not be disappointed. Okay, moving on to the effects coding. It should also be a class you should take regardless if you're going to be a DM or not. It shows you how to properly code the effects that spells and certain items and weapons and armors have. Because you can't just flip open a book and write down a piece of paper and say, okay, we're going to do it like this. Well, in Fantasy Grounds, you have to type in certain code strings and dice strings that have certain effects, and heals go off properly. And so this is a class that you need to get into so you'll be able to do that properly. Alright, moving on to the classrooms. This is where classes are held and also games. That'll be enough said on that. Moving down to community items for Fantasy Grounds. Resource tabs. Oh, guess what? More links to melt your brain, chug your head full of the knowledge. A lot of great information here. There's other affiliates that we have. We do with other people, and some of their links are also provided here in this section. All right, community made materials. Well, what it says. Basically, the community makes maps and other various types of resources to use for free for the college. So you just find something you like, you can download it and use it. Upcoming feeds, stream announcing, enough said on that. Playing the game, getting started. Game planner. Here's where the DMs will post games that they're running, whether they're one shots or starting of campaigns. You'll find it here. You'll find the dates, the times, and the other parameters to look for in the games that the DM wants people to adhere to. But caveats to this, just like in classes, don't be afraid to jump into college chat and say, hey, I've seen all these classes, but I don't have anything that works for me. Will there be somebody willing to run a class or a game on these particular days at these particular times? And about 8.5 times out of 10, there'll probably be somebody willing to accommodate your request. It's not like a business or anything. If you ask, we have nice people here. If they have time, they'll try to help you out as much as possible. Explorers Guild, organized play. This is where your, Adventure League, Pathfinder Society stuff is listed most of the time. And we'll just skip on down here. You see that we are supporting Starfinder since it just jumped off here recently. It's in Fantasy Grounds now. Smiteworks have worked tirelessly to get that in there. It's not fully done yet, but they are constantly posting updates. As soon as they get them done, they roll them out to the server. So not only are we supporting 5e, we're also doing Starfinder, Pathfinder, Savage Worlds, Call of Cthulhu, and various other ones. So if there's something that you don't see somebody talking about, hey, do not be afraid to ask. But sometimes there may be a DM that knows how to run that rule set, but he or she has not heard anybody else talking about it. So you might be the one to help get another rule set up and running for the college. Alright, I ran my mouth enough. This is Fat Ninja. I'm out of here, and when you least expected it, I just stole your critical hit. And your sandwich. Later, folks.